Well, we're all getting classy and swanked up tonight because we are at the Pensacola Dream Center Gala. It's their annual fundraising banquet for this amazing mission and ministry. You're probably familiar with Terry Merrick, the director. We've had her on Coast Up Close several times. And of course, my wife Beverly is very involved with the Dream Center. She's here looking the best, I should say. And so it's going to be a great time. We're going to be featuring some testimonies and just a great time here. As a matter of fact, the testimonies that you're going to see are produced by our recent missionographers that just went through our Missionographer Training Academy. And so you're going to be hearing about that as well and see some of their work. So it's all happening here. We're going to also feature A21, the big walk that was just had. We're going to have highlights of that. Plus, we're going to go out to Milton for the brand new opening of their food pantry building that my mother-in-law, Marion Spooner, was so involved with. That grand opening celebration is also on tap for this very special Coast Up Close.
Yeah, the purpose of tonight's gala is to really do two things. One, it is a celebration. It's a celebration of God's faithfulness over this last year of lives being touched and transformed and changed, one person at a time. The second thing that tonight's all about, it's about raising money. It's about continuing to move forward the mission and the purpose of what Dream Center believes in and what they have been doing. And so that's what tonight's all about. Well, the Dream Center is important for really two reasons. One, it's an incredible organization that reaches out into people that are marginalized, homeless, sex trafficked. The second reason that the Dream Center is so amazing is that it brings together churches and organizations that wouldn't normally maybe even work together, but in this case, it's all for an amazing cause. So Dream Center just serves this incredible purpose of not only helping individuals, but pulling together organizations, churches, and people that really have a passion for helping people.
Yeah, I believe it's really important to support the Dream Center because it does so much for the community, and it being faith-based, it really does bring hope. When financial assistance and everything that they do is absolutely so important, but also just bringing in the love of Christ into everyone's lives is what really makes the difference. And so it's really important. There's so many needs in this community. One thing I love about the Dream Center too is the way it brings churches together and pastors together, and it brings a lot of different organizations together. So Terry Merrick has done a wonderful job in just bringing the body of Christ together to do something really good for the community. So support the Dream Center.
Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. My name is Terry Merrick, and I'm the director and founder of Pensacola Dream Center. It is my honor to carry this mantle and to serve, because that is what Dream Centers are all about serving. When you're looking at a life, okay, so we're talking about a person coming to us for help, and we see that as a seed. And everything that we do and every serve that we do, we see that as planting seeds. And then when they come to us for help, we see that as a seed. And I just really was thinking about, okay, what does it look like to take that seed and get it all the way over here to a fully developed tree, living a life on purpose. The way that we grow that seed, especially at the Dream Center, what we do is we take that seed of a life and we just start loving them. And then we start speaking life into them. And we speak words of encouragement into them. And then we show them that, hey, we believe in the Word of God. It's the playbook for life, okay? But it's the words that we speak to them, and it's the Word of God. That is what takes that oak and it starts to grow.
Wow, the impact is really incredible that the Dream Center's had in our community. Just in the last year, the ability to take people that are without a home, without a roof, quite frankly, not knowing where they're going to sleep the next night, and being able to put them in a safe, secure hotel room, find transition housing. Also, they've been amazing of matching mentors or coaches to people that, quite frankly, maybe on their own they would never succeed. But when you have somebody doing life with you, it's so much easier, so much more effective. So, and then the last thing, of course, they just continue to feed people, they continue to clothe people, and they just continue to encourage all sorts of folks, including myself.
I'm so happy to be here tonight to help celebrate the Dream Center. It's very important to me. I'm a volunteer there. I mentor girls that have been rescued from very bad situations. Yeah, the Pensacola Dream Center has really made a difference here in our area, the Pensacola area. I've seen firsthand lives transformed right in front of me. But I will tell you, one thing I love about the Dream Center is that some of these lives that are changed, it's not a sprint, like she said, it's a marathon, and we're not going anywhere. We love the people that God sends to us, and we're willing to do whatever God says to do to make their lives better and to help them turn around.
Well, if you're considering giving the Dream Center, I can't think of a better organization to be generous towards. Our church at Jubilee, we believe in the mission of what Dream Center is all about, and so not only does our church invest, but we personally invest our time, our talent, and our treasure. And so it's an incredible organization. They're transparent. And everything they do is all about helping people, and it's not about wasting it on themselves. And so for that, I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful that we have a Dream Center in Pensacola that carries out this mission.
Hi, my name is Ian Skelly with the Missionographer Training Academy here at WHBR, and we are excited to be partnering with the Pensacola Dream Center, where we're going to be producing their videos that are going to be shown during the gala. All right. Okay, very good. On. And once it's on, do you remember how we set the white balance? Missionographer training is basically a 4-day class designed to teach students, adults and young people, how to produce mission videos. And so this week we have 2 students, Ben and Melissa, who come from very different backgrounds. And so it's just been great to have them in the class, to see them working hard and producing these videos. Eyes, yeah, there you go. Eyes at the crosshairs.
We are setting up the cameras, checking that the settings are all correct, and learning at the same time everything what we need to know about zoom, picture, like the rules, how to place an object in the picture, and yeah, everything we need to know how to handle the camera.
So I'm learning how to take great shots. I'm learning how to set up tripods, the cameras. I'm learning how to set sets.
Did through down the stretcher and then.
So I took missionographer class last year, and I came back to help teach some of the new students to kind of like find their love of making videos and like editing and just using this as a ministry to reach other people around the world, and I'm glad to be a part of this. So.
Everything from teaching students, what is a camera, how to use lights, how to use microphones, how to do interviews, and how to be on camera themselves. All right, first of all, can I get you to say your name and spell it for me?
My name is Jennings Stotler.
My name is Raquel, and it's R-A-C-Q-U-E-L.
My name is Rita, and it's R-I-T-A.
yeah, that's where it turned around for me.
Perfect. Awesome. Great. Thank you. Good job.
So,
Perfect.
Thank you. This is my first time speaking.
Let me get that mic from you.
Thank you.
You did good.
Thanks.
You can take a deep breath now.
Okay. I did not like that. Okay.
Oh, Lord, I'm so sweating. I'm sweating BBs. Y'all got, Jesus, nervous.
Also editing with Premiere Pro, which is amazing. It's so much information, but it's so adequate and it's amazing.
All right, and then I click on the timeline, and then click A for A.
And so students are busy working on making those videos look great. And we're so excited that the Pensacola Dream Center has partnered with us and allowed us to produce their videos for the gala tonight.
So now we'd like you to sit back and relax and enjoy the program that we have about harvesting hope.
Hi, my name is Jennings. I was born in Maryland. Fortunately, my dad and my mom got a divorce when I was like 8. So I was living with my dad for a little while. I turned 18. I decided I was gonna move to Florida. So I moved to Florida with a friend, and he helped me a little bit. We were living in an apartment, and the landlord passed away. And so we got stuck in a car for a little while. I met Terry, and she's a Dream Center director. And she helped me get my Social Security, my birth certificate. She helped me get my driver's license.
Hi, my name's Lacey. Okay, so I was in a deep depression. See, I gave up on life. It was real deep, like I didn't even want to brush my teeth. So I just got lost in drugs, and I did not want to be saved at all.
My name's Raquel, and I'm a victim of human trafficking. I came from a very dysfunctional family. When I was around 16, I met a friend of my brother's who ended up being my trafficker. He got me hooked onto narcotics, heroin, pills, whatever, cocaine.
Hi, my name is Rita. I became homeless. Last year, I was homeless for about 5 months, maybe 6. I was homeless because I had to evacuate the premises that I was on due to conditions. I had to sleep in my car at times. I caught COVID while I was out there. I did couch surfing.
So after that, I was brought to a house full of girls, and we were made to work for money. The turning point in my life was they were actually watching my trafficker, and the hotel room got raided. It was a sting. And I got charged with prostitution. When I went to jail, an officer came in and he said to me, he said, Raquel, he said, you're a victim of human trafficking. But at that point, I was like, no way possible. And when I got out, I went to a recovery center, and I've been sober for 5 years.
It turned around when I realized that it was getting serious and I needed help right away because I was gonna fail later in life if I didn't. But yeah, I'm excited for my future and what I have planned.
I finally went to, someone sent me to the Dream Center. Just amazing people that helped me get back with my children. Now when I go to work, I get to kiss my son goodbye in the morning, which is amazing. And I'm just in awe of what they do for people.
So I relocated to Pensacola from Boston, Massachusetts. And when I came here, the people that I worked with in Massachusetts gave me the information for the Dream Center. And I've just been connected with them ever since. And they're just amazing people, and they've helped me more than I can say. Like, they're just great people. I don't consider them people, I actually consider them family.
I ran across some people who helped me out, and from the Dream Center. Terry introduced me to Cynthia. Cynthia stayed by my side the whole while I was homeless, and the whole while I had the COVID. Things turned around for me when I met Terry and Cynthia from the Dream Center. They helped me with a place to stay. They helped me with food. They helped me with finances. They helped me with clothing. I'm looking forward to going back to college. I'm going to be working with them on the side. Volunteer time, right now I do volunteer time in the neighborhood. I go around and feed the homeless because I know how it feels to be without. My name is Rita.
My name is Jennings.
I am Raquel.
My name is Lacey, and I'd just like to say that all the people at the Dream Center did help me turn my life around.
I'm truly honored to get to be a part of this. I'm just honored to have you here in our presence. And again, thank you guys so much.
So we do these 4-day workshops throughout the year here at the WHBR studios here in Pensacola. And we'd be happy if you have an interest in media and in video production and learning to come join our class in the future. You can go to missionographer.com or whbr.org and find information on those classes. And we'd be happy to have you.
Good morning. We are here at Bartram Park, and we are raising awareness for our community about human trafficking. Human trafficking to me means that someone belongs to or is a possession of someone else. This can look many ways, so we're here to bring awareness about what that looks like in your community. We are a human trafficking area because of our beaches and things that are happening here that bring tourists into the area. So we just want to get out on our streets, walking downtown Pensacola, just to bring awareness about what to look for, what signs to look for, and that there are survivors that have survived being trafficked.
Today we're gathered here for the A21 Walk for Freedom. A21 is a global organization that fights human trafficking around the world and is dedicated to abolishing slavery.
As the Miss US Tourism International hailing from the state of Florida, I feel like it is my duty to use my platform to raise awareness as much as I can for human trafficking, since the state of Florida is third for calls going into the National Human Trafficking Hotline. This is something that is very near and dear to my home and my heart in Pensacola, and I wish to do all that I can.
And I serve as the executive director of The Secret Place, which is an advocacy center and service provider for girls of sex trafficking here in Northwest Florida. We're excited to join the A21 Walk Center of Excellence and the Pensacola Dream Center to raise awareness, provide education, and if these girls are found in our area, they have somewhere they can go to get services like GEDs and driver's training, but also trauma-informed care workshops. We also educate and train law enforcement and the hospitals, medical providers, all agencies in this area from a survivor-centered standpoint with trauma-informed care.
Hi, my name is Katie Barker and I'm the director of the Center for Excellence. We are so excited to partner with the Dream Center today and with other organizations all across the great city of Pensacola to help bring awareness to human trafficking. At the Center for Excellence, our program is the AWARE program. The AWARE program is all about bringing awareness. So all the signs and stuff going out today, many people don't know that human trafficking is a $150 billion industry. They don't know that 1 in 4 of the victims of human trafficking are children. They don't know that in the city city of Pensacola, the #1 way that kids are trafficked is by parents addicted to drugs who sell their children to their drug dealers for drugs. This should not happen, and it's happening in every city and every county in America. So today we are excited to partner with the Dream Center and our other local agencies, including the Sheriff's Department and the Police Department, our City Council, and our county commissioners, to bring awareness to fight this thing that's happening right here in our city.
They have so many things that they do around the world. Not only do they help rescue women, men, children out of slavery, they also help prosecute those that are perpetrators. So today we join with the many voiceless, all the ones that are in human trafficking, the ones that have no voice, in this silent, single file walk. What is so neat about this walk is that 17 hours ago it started in New Zealand, and it will literally go around the globe. So we're joining with a mighty force all over the world to say no to slavery and to human trafficking.
Well, we've had the ribbon cutting for our new food pantry building and facility. That's been under construction for some time, and finally got everything approved, ready to go. And so today we officially celebrated the opening of this facility to be used in the very near future at a ribbon cutting ceremony. Well, it's for 2-3 decades, maybe even more than that, it's met the needs of people in Santa Rosa County. But especially the last couple of years, as we've seen the cost of food rise, as we've seen inflation, it's really started to hit families much harder. The pandemic, we saw a big need to feed families during that time as well. So the need has always been there, but it has been multiplied greatly over these last several years as we see families who are having to make choices between, do they pay an electric bill or do they feed their family and go to the grocery store? And so we're able to make that decision a little bit easier for them by providing free food for the community.
We're so glad that this food pantry, we're able to use this food pantry. It's been a long time coming. Before COVID, we were open twice a week. And during COVID, we were open a little bit, not a whole lot. After we started after COVID, we were open like the 2nd and 4th Thursday of the month. And after we get into this building and we get the flow of how everybody is going to work, and because we're all going to be together, before we're all apart, so this time we're all together. And after we get the flow of how we're going to be working, then we're going to open up another day, another week. So we'll be open once a week. And we order our food from our meat from the Feeding the Gulf Coast. They also, out in East Milton, they also, we order produce and we order bread. And sometimes I order macaroni and cheese, sometimes I order cereal. Just whatever they have on their list that I think we can use.
Since COVID, we've had people just drive up and we load food into their cars. We get about 130 to 160 families a week that come through. And it used to be sized by the families, but with this drive-up process, we have just a package that we give them, one package per family.
When I first started working here, volunteering here in 2015, I was working the window, which that's where we hand out the food, is through the window, like those windows right there, the Dutch doors. This man came and he was crying. He was an older gentleman, he was crying, and he said that one of his children had brought him 3 children and just left them at his house, and he had no way to feed those children. So he was so thankful, it'll make me cry, he was so thankful that we were there for him so he could feed those kids. And that left an impact on me, a tremendous impact on me, that we could help him feed those children that he just all of a sudden gets.
Yeah, you know, we don't want to build a building just to say we have a building. We want to use that building to minister to people. The building that we were in before this was very small. It wasn't built to distribute food. It was built to host a Bible study. And our food pantry leaders over the past, when I arrived here 6 years ago, Miss Marion Spooner was leading that effort, and she did a tremendous job in making a whole lot of ministry happen in that very small space. And after her passing away, Miss Lita took over, and she also did a very good job at that. But it was such a small space that this now enables us to do ministry much more efficiently and effectively. We can store more food. We have a clearly laid out map for people when they come in. They go through a particular area and they're able to get their food. We have a special place designated for prayer for them. It's going to allow the ministry to be done much more efficiently in the future.
Well, I think it is an important ministry to the community, and yeah, I'm happy to be part of it. I've been doing this maybe 5 or 6 years now.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
We're going to have to close out this very special Coast Up Close from the Pensacola Dream Center Gala, and what a gala and time it has been. Lots of great testimonies of how the Dream Center is changing lives, and so that's what it's all about, and we're glad to be a part of it. And no doubt my wife Bev was the belle of the ball, no question. But hey, listen, I want to thank Terry, the director of the Dream Center, for all the great work, and the whole team that's a part of this great ministry. And so just kudos to you, and our prayers and support are with you all the way. And of course, the food pantry at the Milton First Baptist Church, great exciting thing to see that pantry open up to serve the public in Santa Rosa County in a much better, bigger, more effective way. So that's very exciting indeed. And of course, we're glad to show you highlights of the 821 walk and what an important mission that is as well. So listen, have a blessed week, everyone. We'll see you right here next time, having a good time in Him.